Chapter 21, The Sting of Shadows. The warehouse squatted on Atlanta's edge, a hulking shell of rust and gloom, its windows shattered like broken teeth against the midnight sky. Zephyra Seraphina Locke crouched behind a stack of crates, her jeans taut against her curvaceous frame, her leather jacket, Liam's, open over a tank, her ebony skin prickling with adrenaline. The coal locket gleamed against her chest, its cool weight a steady pulse, but her almond-shaped eyes, dark chocolate, molten with resolve, tracked the shadows, her camera poised. At 28, her throne was a battlefield, and tonight, with Diana's photos, Liam's plan, and Maya's contacts, she'd tear the trafficking web apart. Liam knelt beside her, rugged in his faded jacket, hazel eyes glinting as he checked his watch, cops en route, silent but closing. Maya flanked her other side, coal-lined eyes sharp, her leather vest a whisper against the crates, her burner phone glowing with the undercover signal. Diana waited in the van, blonde wig shed, her hazel eyes fierce through binoculars, her camera ready, her shots the bait that lured Victor here. "Truck's late," Zephyra whispered, her drawl tight, and Liam's hand brushed hers, steady and rough. "They'll come," he rumbled, his voice a lifeline. The air thickened, tense and raw, the hum of distant traffic a counterpoint to their held breaths. A rumble broke the stillness, headlights slicing the dark, a truck grinding to a halt, and Victor emerged, his cold blue eyes glinting, his suit crisp despite the grime. Masked men followed, unloading crates, and Nia stumbled out, her hazel eyes hollow, wrists bound. Zephyra's pulse spiked, the coal locket thudding heavier, a pendulum ticking between rage and relief, and she snapped, click, click, each frame a nail in Victor's coffin. Maya's signal flashed, now, and the night erupted. Sirens wailed, lights flared, cops swarmed from the shadows, their shouts a chaos that swallowed Victor's snarl. "Move!" Liam growled, pulling Zephyra up, and they ran, her boots pounding gravel, Maya's leather a blur beside her. Victor spun, his hand diving for a gun, but Zephyra lunged, her camera swinging, a crack against his wrist, and he roared, the weapon skittering free. "You're done," she snarled, her drawl lethal, and Liam pinned him, his strength a wall as cops closed in. Nia's sob cut through. Zephyra reached her, tearing the ropes, her hands trembling as she pulled the girl close. "I've got you, darling," she whispered, her voice fracturing, and Nia clung, tears soaking her tank, their bond a lifeline from the seminar to this night. Diana burst from the van, her camera snapping, Victor cuffed, crates cracked open, passports spilling, and her hazel eyes met Zephyra's, a sister's pride blazing. Maya's arms wrapped them both, her velvet purr fierce. "We did it." The warehouse pulsed with chaos, cops barking, Victor's cold glare burning. But Zephyra stood tall, her crimson lips parted, her breath steadying as Nia's weight anchored her. Elena's shadow lingered, Victor's the devil, her role a blur, her initials in files a thread unpulled, and Zephyra's mind churned, doubt a splinter she'd dig out later. At 28, her narrative shifted, empowerment over exploitation, her lens a sword that freed, not just framed, and the coal locket warmed, its promise a shield forged anew. Headlights flared as the truck was seized, Victor's snarl fading under cuffs, and Zephyra turned to Liam, his hazel eyes soft, then Maya, her gaze fierce, and Diana, her smile a mirror. Their hands entwined, rough, warm, steady, a triad and a sister, a victory carved from shadows. The night deepened, sirens a fading hum, and Zephyra clutched the locket, its weight lighter now, a queen unbroken, her fight a flame that burned for more than herself. Below is the prose for Chapter 22, the weight of triumph of Through the Lens, written to reflect the reflective, sensual, and redemptive tone of Act 4. This chapter captures Zephyra's introspection after the sting, deepens her bonds with Liam, Maya, and Diana, and sets the stage for the stalker's final escalation, blending emotional healing with lingering suspense.